Is there blood? Who's killing who? Where did they get shot? I have to see. Things are really starting to get exciting. Yes, 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 yes.
What's up, guys? I'm Noob Genesis, and today I'm bringing another gameplay commentary, this time on Free-For-All on Strike Zone. It seems to be a pretty, well, I wouldn't say popular map, but an easy map for gameplayers, I guess. It's not even that special for gameplay. I think I got like 30 and 15 or something. Nothing too impressive, and I apologize if you hear my fan in the background, too, because right now in Australia, it is freaking hot. I am so over the heat. Like, today was at least 30 Celsius, and it stays like that pretty frequently during summer, and I absolutely hate it. But anyway, if you hear that noise in the background, I apologize. That's just my fan, and I'm not really going to turn it off because it's still boiling hot. But anyway, what I want to talk about in this video today is mobile phones, and if any of my friends are watching, they already know my stand on mobile phones. Basically, I hate them. To put it short, I hate mobile phones. Mostly also smartphones as well and stuff like that. It's not that I can't use them, it's not that I don't think they're that good or anything. It's how they work with our society, and I'll talk about that in a second, but just to let you guys know, I literally haven't had a phone for over a year and a half. Like, I've got a phone, I've got multiple phones in fact, but I'm not actually using any of them. They've been turned off for over a year and a half. And part of the reason is, it's got a lot to do with when I used to go and party everywhere. And it was kind of like a little pet peeve at first, but after a while it just became like a nice little relaxing type of thing. So first off, what happened was, whenever I used to go on to a party or something and we're all just out drinking and having fun, the second things go quiet, like this, literally, like, because it's people's attention span these days is so short, but the second people stop talking, bam, everyone's on their phones. Everyone just instantly is on their phones. It's like the new way to deal with awkward silences. Rather than just saying something to someone, like bringing up a new conversation, people just look on their phones instead and just, you know, ignore each other. And that's kind of how it started off. And I remember this goes back like a fair few years, back when the hip tops first came out. I remember we always used to go to this place, like it was like a local mall type place, and basically everyone wanted to go there, because I didn't normally go there, but I went with one of my mates, and I get there, we all sit around a table, everyone pulls out their phone and sits on MSN. Why? I don't get it. Like, if you want to sit at, like, if you want to be on MSN and talk to people, why not talk to them in real life if they're right next to you? I don't get it. And, you know what, it's not that big of a deal, but it gets to the point where, these days it's a little different, because MSN's not as popular, but obviously Facebook is. Facebook's really popular now. And similar things happen. But it's not as bad as it was at that current time. I think that was kind of like a phase that everyone had. But it's similar stuff. People literally can't live without their phones. Like, that is something that just baffles me. I mean, I get that, the only real reason that I think you should have it is if you specifically need it for work. And I use the word need as the word need. Like, that's another thing. People mix up need and want when it comes to phones as well. But if you actually need it for work, then yeah, I get it. That's fair enough. Like, some people, I used to do concreting, and obviously the boss, if he was to get a job, someone would have to call him. And if he's out of the job when this happens to do a booking, well, he has to have a mobile. That makes perfect sense. When I'm at someone's house and they're on their phone rather than talking to people, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, literally at a party, tons of people to talk to, everyone's drunk, having a good laugh, and some people choose to sit on their phones instead. And this comes back to what I said about smartphones more specifically, because it used to be that people would just text and whatnot, but texting takes time, and then it actually, obviously you're actually having a conversation with someone still. Now, it's literally people checking Facebook. They don't have to be responding to anything. They're just seeing what people are doing on Facebook. So it's like they look on their phone and they read, "Oh, my friend's at a party," and then I'm sitting there like, "No shit, I'm right here." Like, it's what the I don't understand how people have someone face to face with them, and they instead choose to talk to them via a electronic online thing instead at the same time. But it's like, people don't understand that, like, myself, oh my god, I'm saying like way too much, that's really starting to get annoying. When I'm at home and I'm just chilling at home. I'm just chilling here, sitting in my nice comfy chair, got the fan going, nice and relaxed, any food I want, all that stuff. I'm on Skype to people, or I'm on Facebook to someone at home because I haven't got anything better to do. Like, if I'm just playing games, I can play games and talk to someone on Skype at the same time. It's convenient, and I haven't got anything better to do. But when you're at a party or something, you obviously should have better things to do. Like, I mean, if you're at the party, you've got something to do right there. Actually party, rather than sitting on a phone. And it's, again, that's part of it that I really don't understand. As why it's almost like mobile phones are a new version of your hand. It doesn't leave people's hands. It's just there at all times. And again, there are circumstances, like I said, there's obviously work and whatnot that gets in the way. Well, not gets in the way, but work where you do need a mobile phone and whatnot. But outside of that, it's kind of frightening almost how reliant we are on a piece of technology that is superfluous. Like, we don't actually need mobile phones. People had jobs and whatnot without mobile phones. And again, sometimes it is a convenience to have a mobile phone, but the fact that it's become a dependency on a piece of technology is kind of ridiculous. In a sense, it's kind of also like how back in the day when, probably like 1990s or 1980s maybe, when televisions, they had this big problem with everyone was just, all people did is everyone was lazy. They just started getting lazier and lazier, just watching television all day, every day, because they became so common in the household that everyone just about had one. And I know that this probably happened in the 70s too, in fact, but people started doing outside things less, and they just sat at home watching TV all day. And it's kind of similar, but it's actually a dependency for people to have it. I mean, if you think about your friends and you ask them, can you live without your phone for a year? It is honestly frightening how many actually couldn't do that. But anyway, guys, that's my little pet peeve. I freaking hate mobile phones. I just love not hearing the sound of it ringing or texting or whatnot. It's peaceful. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed this commentary, rant, weird thing. I don't even know. But anyway, as always, guys, have fun.